Hi, this is Betty again. I am so blessed to be here, and I am here just to continue with the story that I started telling you. And for those who don't know me, my name is Betty, and I am a kingdompreneur. That's what I call myself, a kingdompreneur. And I am very blessed to share with you my story, my journey, share with you how I got to where I am. On a normal day, I am a healthcare, I'm in the healthcare field, so I'm a healthcare professional. And on a normal day, I do take care of clients and patients, if you may call them. But I'm also a consultant and I do work with businesses. So if you are in business and you're looking for support in your operations, or if you are a CNA that is looking into getting into the healthcare field, specifically in home care, then you're welcome to get in touch with me and I'll be able to direct you. In the meantime, my please subscribe to my channel and follow my story. So I decided to tell you my story and just let you know that everything is possible when you believe in God and you believe in your vision and you believe what has been put in your heart. Everything is possible. So I'm here to tell you that it is possible. It is very, very possible to do things. It is very possible to do things in a good way, in a godly way, and in a systematic way. So as you follow through this channel, you'll notice so much. I talk so much about God is because I am a faith-filled person. I am a Christian, and I'm not just a Christian by name. I am a practicing Christian. So even with my businesses, I bring God into the picture. Yesterday, I did record a live video and I had somebody send me a message, and I was so excited. So they gave me an idea about how to record. So I'm trying out the new idea today. I feel like today it's a little bit brighter than usual. So I'm excited, but I'm here to just have a good time with you. So yesterday I did tell you how I started, and the way I started as a CNA, and then we are going into the journey. Okay, there's a journey. So a journey does not just happen in the morning and in the evening it's done. Okay, so what we are working on is the process that I took from the time I was a CNA and then to date. Okay. This is a journey of about 10, no, 11 years now. This is a journey of about 11 years now. And it's been a very rewarding journey, but you have to take one step at a time. Okay. And then at some point, I'm going to tell you prior to CNA what I used to do. But for now, we're focusing on moving from CNA to CEO. Okay. So I'm going to put in the comments, I'm going to put a worksheet that you can use. In this worksheet, you can be able to write down your goals. This is free. It's free for anybody who is watching this at whatever time you watch it, whether you're watching it now or watching it 10 years from now. It is free. So just click on it and you should get some document that helps you to plan out your goals. Okay, it helps you to plan out your goals. So once you get that document, just you can print it or you can save it to your computer. Whatever you want to do with it, it's yours. You can share it. That's up to you. Okay, and when you share it with a friend or a family member, please remember to also share my channel so that they can subscribe and follow me and get other freebies that will come along. So we are talking about my transition from CNA to CEO. And so at this point, if you are following us from yesterday, if you haven't watched yesterday's episode, please go in and watch it. But if you watched yesterday, so you must be eager to know then what happened next. So I decided to juggle my family, work because I was still working in school. So what I did, I went to a community college, got my credit hours, and started doing them one by one. Now, remember, I had mentioned that I had a baby, right? So there's no way I could take like so many classes. So I took a few. So I spread them out in a way that I knew in 2 years I'm going to be able to finish this. So I started working on my career. And initially, I was working on it um, towards nursing. So I started doing nursing prerequisites from the community college. If you're in the US, you know, going to a community college is cheaper than going straight up to the university. And if you can gather as many credits as you have and take them with you to the university, then that will reduce the costs when you go to the higher university. So during that time, I started learning how to do time management. Okay. In the future, which is not too long from now, we're going to talk about time management and other things. But that is the point I started knowing exactly what time management is. The other times, I think I was just floating around and just doing things. But this time round, I was like, okay, I have to know how to manage my time between my family, my work, and business. Okay. Remember, I did tell you that I'm a Christian and a practicing Christian. Not only am I a practicing Christian, I volunteer in my church. So I had to put that in there too. But I was not giving up. I knew I was built for this and I was going for it. No matter what the cost, I was going for it. So in that journey, I learned the lessons that I learned is to be patient with myself, okay? Be patient with what was going on around me. Be patient with how I was managing things because I was learning a new concept of time management, okay? So this was really awesome. I really enjoyed it. And I want to say something. It is possible. Everything is possible. And I taught my son this verse in the Bible, and it's I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And I really believe from the bottom of my heart that I can do all things. So because I believe I can do all things, I had to learn how to do my schedule. I had to learn to schedule things, to schedule from here and there. Okay. And so I got into a routine that was workable for me, but I also reduced my hours at work from full time to part time. So with the part time, I could take some hours. So I was able to to do my work in the morning and in the afternoon do schoolwork or housework and also go pick up the baby, all that. So I was able to do all that. So I had to segment my days. So soon I'm going to be showing you how you can segment your days, and if you'd like to learn that, just hit me up. I can do something small for you. But if it's something that you'd like to learn, please send me a message, and I will definitely drop it here. So I want to encourage. If you are a CNA, you know how much we are paid, right? You know how much we are paid to do work. Okay. If you want something more, you don't have to go and do nursing. You don't have to go and do occupational therapy or physical therapy if that's not what you want to do. But if that's what you want to do, you still can do it. Okay. Start from somewhere, go into community college and see all the classes that you can do to start you off. Okay. Don't give up on yourself yet. Don't give up on yourself yet. Okay, the other thing I want to say is find somebody you can be accountable to, because accountability is very important, because when we are working on by ourselves, we tend to give up easily. But if you have somebody who you can reach out to and tell them, I'm struggling, what can I do, you never know what will come. That person might tell you, okay, just bring the baby. Like, this was my situation. Give me that child. Let me stay with the child. Let me babysit for you for 3 hours. You go sleep. Because sometimes maybe you're not thinking straight because you haven't had enough rest, right? But you still have goals to meet. So since somebody has given you the opportunity to sleep, take that chance and go and sleep. Okay. So the other thing I want to say is when you go to the community colleges, talk to those counselors and see what they have for you. Then don't just take anything. Okay, you know you can take those basic classes like for the state, like for here in Texas, there are classes you have to take. You have to take the Texas. But the history of Texas, those are basic classes that you have to take. But when you want to venture into serious stuff, really go and talk to them and tell them what is on your mind so they can give you a direction. So when I went there to the community college, when I was starting, I was thinking I was going to be a nurse. Then I started doing something at work. I started shadowing at work, and I was like, I don't like this. I don't want it for me right now. Okay. But then what happened to this? What happened was I started getting interest in things I used to do years before CNA. So, years before CNA, let me just hit a little bit on that. Before CNA, I did a diploma in administrative work. Okay. And then I also did a business management class. And I really, really loved the back end of business. Okay. I loved the back end of business, but I needed to know how can I bring it into this world of healthcare for me. Okay. So when I talked to one of those counselors, they assured me that yes, in healthcare, you can do anything. If you have done business management, you can do some small skills thing to just change it and tweak it back to healthcare. Okay. And you can learn these things. Okay. It's not rocket science. You can learn it. Okay. So what I did, I started tweaking my studies in a way that they were now going to be revolving around operations, revolving around quality in healthcare, operations in healthcare, customer service in healthcare, patient care, just the general operations part of healthcare, which I really, really enjoy. Unless God changes the direction of my life and God calls me to something new, for now, I am in operations, and that's why I introduce myself as Betty. I am a healthcare operations consultant, and also I'm a trainer and a coach within the healthcare space. Okay, so I am very confident of the work that I do behind the scenes because I know it helps those people that are at the front of the scenes. Okay. So eventually, after I've done all that, remember I told you it's a journey of many years. I graduated 2 years ago with my master's in healthcare administration, and I really, really thank God for that because it showed me that I was able to achieve anything if I put myself in it. If I put myself in it, I was able to do it. Then remember I told you that I did a diploma in administrative studies, and then including all the years of experience in healthcare, because in healthcare I have worked within the last 15 years. I have worked in insurance as a benefits and eligibility person. I've done enrollments. I've done, scheduling. I've done doctor appointments and care management. I have done a lot of things in the healthcare space that I felt that I needed to contribute to the community and to those who are interested in this journey. So that's how everything was born into the journey. So my first thing as an entrepreneur from CNA to CEO, I put together all the things that I had done. I put together everything you can think of all that I had done. It was an exercise that I took. I think it was like 4 hours just to write down everything that I could think of that I had done. And then I was like, and then because in the last 7 years, no, 6 years, sorry, in the last 6 years, I had worked remotely, and I knew about virtual assistant, and I said, let me now start showing people how to be virtual assistant. But I created a course If you're interested, it's going to be in the description. I created a course on there, and there's also an ebook. Okay. So you can go on there. You can either get the ebook or you can join the virtual assistant coaching. And here I help you through getting to know your niche, getting to know what you really want. We go through basic things that you need to start off. And once you do that, you can already start off and start offering your services to people. But here is the caveat. If you are a CNA and want to transition to the remote work, once you have completed that core class, we do have another class that you can join if you're interested, and that is specifically for CNAs or anybody. You don't have to be a CNA, but CNAs would really enjoy this one where you transition from healthcare, from CNA work to remote working. Okay. But even if you're not a CNA, it is something you can learn. It's like I said a few minutes ago, it's not rocket science. You can learn it. Okay. So if you'd like to start your journey as a virtual assistant, look in the description of this video. You will see details. You will also see details for an ebook. If you are a CNA specifically and you'd like to move from CNA to CEO, book a power call with me. The link will be in this description. Book a power call with me. Once you have booked your power call, we are going to set you up with a meeting. It's going to be a meeting just to tell you within that it's an hour. That meeting is an hour, and it's just going to tell you everything that you need to do. If you are in Texas, I can help you through the whole process, but we're going to discuss it during that hour, what I can do for you. If you are not in Texas, I can hold your hand for a little bit in some things, okay? But I'm talking about helping those in Texas right now. When I open up to other states, I will definitely get in touch. But if you are in Texas, I can help you through the whole process up to your business setup and everything. However, if you are not in Texas, you can just come in for the power call and I can give you all the information I know of how you can get in there and tips here and there. So feel free to click the link. And then, so the other thing I do also, I help current businesses that need operational support, that is the day to day running of the business. I help those CEOs to simplify their systems. And as they simplify their systems, it also simplifies their time. Okay. So if you are a CEO out there and you're in healthcare and you need help, you need someone to hold your hand, you are welcome to call me or text me or message me, or to make it easy for you, the best way to get me real quick is to complete the book your discovery call. So if you're a CEO, book a discovery call with me. If you're a CNA that wants to transition from CNA to CEO, book a call with me to do through the power call, okay? Through the power call. And then if you want to do your virtual assistant courses and you want to do something quick, like within a month, get to know your bearing and way around, the link is right there, and the link to an ebook is there. I am so happy I was here with you, and I will join you all again tomorrow as I continue with my story. And thank you so much. Drop an emoji, drop a subscribe.